Business editor Richard Southern joins us on this Tuesday. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Janella, how are you?
Not too bad. So lots of things have changed for us over the last few weeks, and the pandemic could really transform the way we live heading into the future, including how we pay for things.
Cash. COVID could change the way we use cash. Are you using less cash, Janella? Do you find this to be the case?
I already almost never had cash, ever.
Me too, me too. That's kind of that's the millennial way of doing it. But we could see now a lot of people do away with cash. In fact, we got some statistics in saying that people are using the ATM less. ATM withdrawals have plummeted by 60% over this time last year. Those that are taking out cash from the ATM are taking a little bit more, around $100 per go. A big survey out of England, though, found a whopping 75% of people are using less cash during the pandemic. 76% say they feel they'll use less money once this is all over, doing more online shopping and so forth. Still, 14% say they are keeping some extra cash around the house just in case of an emergency.
Yes.
They say too, Janella, that the germs and bacteria can last on banknotes for some time. So that's another reason why people just don't want to deal with cash right now.
Money is like one of the dirtiest things that we can handle, right? Because it just passes through so many hands.
That's true.
Other ways that things could change. You're obviously working from home. I'm in the newsroom, which is practically empty. There's only a handful of us here. But when we all start to get back to the office, our workspaces could look very different.
They say the office of the immediate future could be very much like the office of the past of 10 or 20 years ago. For years, offices have been cramming more people into smaller spaces and creating these sort of open, collaborative spaces. That could be out the window. The experts, Janella, say gone could be the shared desks. Employees might get their own workspaces going forward, although perhaps they'll be prevented from leaving personal items on them, so the desks can be properly cleaned by a cleaning crew overnight. They also say look for wider corridors in offices of the future. Certainly, we're going to see some air filtration being used a bit more. Look for touchless elevator controls. We're starting to see those installed in China, where it's kind of a holographic elevator button where you don't have to touch anything. Oh, and video conferencing, which we're doing so much of at home, Janella. Experts say that's going to stick around in the office once we go back, so we can avoid going in to the conference room together. So teleconferencing is sticking around at the office.
I have to wonder, we had a morning meeting here every day that, we would come in person. It's now become a virtual meeting. And I'm wondering if that's going to continue, because it also can speed up our workflow, right? Because we can start our day right from home and head out to wherever we're going.
You don't have to maybe get on
come
the road
into the office and then go out to where we're going. So who knows, that could change for us too.
Yep, lots of things are going to change.
Yeah, one big product that has been hard to find, hand sanitizer. Manufacturers have had trouble keeping up with the demand for their products, and now they're dealing with another problem.
People drinking it, Janella. Yeah, which obviously you should never do.
Don't do that.
No. That's only for putting on your hands, as you see there. The U.S. government is calling on the manufacturers of this to make it taste worse. Apparently, calls to the U.S. National Poison Control Center are up 79% compared with this time last. Yeah, I know. The one case they pointed out was a 13-year-old who drank hand sanitizer, which was made by a local distillery. It wasn't really packaged properly. The FDA is asking manufacturers to use something called denatured alcohol, which tastes very bitter. Hand sanitizers, by the way, haven't been proven to treat COVID-19. But they're certainly not meant for any internal use.
No.
So keep it out of your cup and make sure you wash your hands instead.
I have to wonder if that happened after a certain president made some comments about using disinfectants to cure COVID-19.
Apparently calls to the poison control were up in March before Trump said that. So this has kind of been an issue with everyone maybe using some of these products incorrectly. Janella, you and I are back just after 6:30. U.S. government making some very interesting admissions about UFOs. So you're not going to want to miss this just after 6:30.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thanks.